Oh my God. I've just noticed on the remote, I've been using this remote, there's a contact lens on there. I don't wear soft contact lenses. That is weird and disgusting all at the same time.
Oh man, oh.
In order to power through the the meetings, I had to crush a can of Monster. Green one, no less. So that's probably going to affect how well I sleep tonight. My toilet's blocked, in other news. Yeah, that's good. I share that because I'm not guilty of anything. I don't know what's happened there. I think it's because I'm constantly blowing my nose to this cold, and now the toilet paper's blocked it all up. It's about 9:45. Good interviews. Got some good nuggets out of, I'd say, the Japanese fighters. The Chinese fighters seem very reserved. But all the same, we got some detail checked off a bunch of stuff. So that is out the way. I'm currently working on my scripts. We got 4 shows. I've sort of done 1, so this is the second one. It's important for me to keep pace to get my scripts for my second one done today. And tomorrow I'll get the 3rd one, then the day after I'll get the 4th one. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slog tonight. I'm really feeling the jet lag now. I've ordered my dinner. I've got burger coming in, so I'm looking forward to that, but it's going to be a little while yet. And I'm just keeping the window open to see the beautiful lights of Las Vegas. I've also managed to get my interview questions done for the shoot that's going to be taking place in Paris over the next couple of days. And I've just okayed an interview that I did with Kiru Sahota, which is going out on UFC Fight Pass tomorrow, I would imagine. So things are ramping up quite nicely. Full speed ahead on getting prepared for the Road to UFC. All right, good morning. I pushed myself as far as I could yesterday to try and stay up late. I managed 1 a.m. I got up at 7, and I've been sitting here doom scrolling, hoping that something would happen to get me back to sleep, but it's not. So I may as well start my day. I don't know what that means for my ability to stay up super late on the weekend. But I need to be productive. So here we go. It's a lovely view and everything, but I gotta get out of this room. I'm gonna go down, get some breakfast. Let's check out the floor down here at Virgin Hotel. Catching a few rays, 29 degrees, and it's only about 10 in the morning, so I won't be out here for long. Well, I'm so very tired, and we've got a lot of interviews later today. Yesterday was a real struggle, so I thought I'd hit the hay for 2 or 3 hours and see if I can, supercharge the tank and then stretch out tonight. There is nothing weird about me talking to you through a very masculine eye mask. Anyway, sweet dreams.
I feel
Fighter
pretty
meetings.
confident. So from the last season, I was a little bit feeling anxious about it.
Wow, solid 4 hours of interviews done. So that's all the fighter meetings wrapped up. Tomorrow is a down day in a sense, so I've got to crack on with all my scripts and get all my notes in order, because then we're essentially running the clock until the fights. I have changed and I am going to the gym because I've pretty much been stuck in this room for over 2 days. Plus, I just had a quarter of a can of this stuff and I do not feel well at all. I was shadowboxing between interviews there because it's making me super jittery. So I'm gonna go and shake it out at the gym and come back, get some dinner, do some more notes, and maybe some more notes. We're back downstairs, little breakfast action, managed to stretch the day, having breakfast at 11. So I'm sat down here and this is what I'm going with. Work, oatmeal toast, coffee, way to start the day. Just had a hit on Sirius FM talking about UFC Manchester, the matchups. Some great matchups, very happy for everyone that's going to be competing. So yeah, talking about that, Alan Joe Ban was on the line, he is in town. We are going to get together a little later, talk a little Road To UFC, and I might even go over to 10th Planets here in Las Vegas. The toe's a bit bashed up, but we'll see. So again, with a little bit of work, get through this breakfast and take on the day. Little action down at 10th Planet. I wanted to come in for a little while. Tough map, good times. It's the one thing that really gets to me about these rooms in hotels is when you can just hear absolutely everything. Thankfully, I have my full soundproofing kit for sleep, so it won't be too much of a problem. Let's put the headphones on though, because I need to listen to all this. Little update, 2:15 in the morning. We lost a fight today. Muscle Barbie weighed 0.7 over, and her opponent decided to take a bye rather than take the fight. So that meant that my scripts needed to be altered, which wasn't too bad, but I needed to wait until the team had all of their paperwork in order. Just crushed a whole bunch of interviews and added them to my notes. The notes are looking in pretty good shape, gotta be honest. Yeah, I don't feel too shabby, I'm tired, but this is a good sign, especially after training earlier as well. Maybe that helped. So I'm gonna put the head down now, brush my teeth first, and try and see if I can sleep to like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, do a bit more, finish my scripts, send them off, and then get ready to go to work early hours of Saturday morning. We're nearly there. Been looking at these fighters for long enough now. Got to sharpen up my name pronunciations, and let's hope it all comes together. Before I do so, I'm going to show the kit, the sleep kit. So every time I come out to Vegas, I buy, not every time, but I certainly keep a stock of these. Melatonin. Can't get them back in the UK. They give them to kids over here, and they really do help with sleep. So I do that, and I bought myself this rather fancy mask, which has a Bluetooth thing to it, so you can pump some, dolphin noises, whale noises, whatever. Probably not dolphin noises, actually, John. God, I'm tired. Whale sounds. I don't actually do that. I like the pipe music. Try not to do it too much, just constantly got Bluetooth headphones in. But I really, really like this mask. You see a lot of these things on the market now, like a single band going around, which always sort of gets like cuts in here, and the silky ones, which if you've got any kind of stubble, it sort of fluffs it all up, and then it just gets all tickly under the nose. This one doesn't. It's a bit more robust. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. So I'll be putting that on because the hours that I like to sleep, and this big window gets really bright, and the noise here can get really loud. Oh, I forgot something. As well as that, these here are my silicone earbuds. I have a big collection of these, but they're moldable, and you put them in and they shut out a lot of the noise. So I'm well prepared, very important. Yes, right, okay, time now to actually go and get ready for bed. Night. I guess it's fight day. Rushed to get down here to get some breakfast before 11 o'clock where they switch the menus, and feeling okay right now. Got to get another nap in before the show, however. Doing pretty well with the notes too. Not doing very well with this sunshine. I can barely open my eyes. I can't tell you how hot it is. Apparently it's going to be record temperatures today for May here in Las Vegas. It feels like about 35 degrees right now. Anyway, that aside, we're going to be indoors most of the time. So yeah, after I head back to the room, go through a couple of notes, join me for that, and then we will be getting ready for our first broadcast of Road to UFC Season 3. Every now and then I just got to come out to this window and take a look at where I am. I still get these pinch me moments that I'm here in the big US of A. Here's the setup, here's the view. I'm working on the scripts for the very final episode of Road to UFC. It's coming up to 3 p.m. here locally. I've got to be out the door at about midnight. So I need to get my sleep in. I'm not sure how much further I'll go. Maybe another hour of getting these notes done for the very final episode, which is the day after, but I'm going to be shot to pieces, I think, after doing tonight's round. I probably won't get to bed until about 10 a.m. in the morning, so there won't be a lot of time to get things straight. So I'm persevering, I'm excited, but I've got to keep that a little suppressed because otherwise I won't be able to get to sleep. But the Road to UFC is nearing, and I've now just got to differentiate the 40 fighters. Because at the moment they're just a bunch of names, but I guess that's why we have notes. Wish me luck. This is so weird. You know the notifications you get on your phone, the little heart health thing saying, time to get ready to go to bed. I just got up, stretched it out as far as I could. It's about 10:30 and getting picked up at about midnight. So I've got a couple of hours to get this looking like I haven't just rolled out of bed, sharpen up my shit, and go to work. I've been hearing people getting ready for nights out and all sorts of things. Broken sleep. Anyway, interesting stuff. Just thought I'd share that. Time to get ready. Oh my God. I've just noticed on the remote, I've been using this remote, there's a contact lens on there. I don't wear soft contact lenses. That is weird and disgusting all at the same time. Which also made me think of something else. You know, like you have a history on your internet browser. When are we going to get to the day where we have a history, like on your contact lens, where you can suddenly kind of drop it in something and you will be able to play back everything that contact lens saw in a period of time? Wonder what that little bad boy saw when it was being worn. Showered, shaved, and I've got the suit ready. I've ironed my shirt. What do you reckon to this combo? Going in pink. Going in hard. With the pink. Look. Not usually brave enough to do that for a fight night, but it's Road to UFC, so I feel like we're a little more edgy and we can get away with these things. Alright, okay, pretty much ready to pack the bag and get on out of here. It is like a ghost town here at the Apex. I feel like whispering. I'm gonna wake anyone up. Look at these two dudes. Look at these two guys getting their work in.
Live from the UFC Performance Institute, you're watching Road to UFC Episode 1 on UFC Fight Pass. Good evening, fight fans, and welcome to the Road to UFC. I'm John Gooden, delighted to be joined alongside former UFC welterweight turned analyst Alan Jouban. Alan, last year, you were right there in the heat of things at the UFC PI in Shanghai, what was it like? What was the buzz? What was the feel of the place like?
I mean, you could really just get a feel for the excitement of the fighters to have this opportunity.
7 in the morning, is it 7 in the morning? Something like that, just wrapped. The first day of Road to UFC. The brain's just not firing quite as quickly as I would like, so that's a bit of a struggle. And last time, the second day was even more difficult. But anyway, one in the bag. I must go to the toilet. Wash this face. It is, oh look at that, nice shots of the sphere in the background. Let's do it that way. It's 6:30 in the evening. Just having my breakfast. I got myself an acai smoothie bowl from a tropical place where they thought my name was Joey. Yeah, I guess I don't get a lot of British guys come through at this little drive-through place. Anyway, feeling pretty tired. My Whoop doesn't know what's going on. If you don't know what a Whoop is, it's this little device here. Monitors your sleep and strain and stuff like that. It's really confused, so it can't tell me what condition my body's in right now. But I can tell you I'm feeling a little bit tired. I've still got some stuff to do. I'm already being asked by the UFC to send over all of my printing, and I'm like, ah. Anyway, I felt like it was fairly smooth yesterday with Mike and Alan, so I've got no issues, or no worries, I should say, on how that's going to go. It's just the fights, whether we can get some good, energetic fights to keep us all entertained. I'm going to sharpen up these notes and get across to the apex one final time. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Like, genuinely, how are we feeling?
I feel tired, but I feel excited. Now that we did our rehearsal, I'm excited to call some fights, call the action, walk out of here when the sun comes up. Baby, let's go.
Alan, are we...
I second whatever.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are going to be holding it up because I feel absolutely ruined.
On the stool, he crossed his legs, could not catch his breath. Not good body language.
That is, yeah, not a good posture. He's uncomfortable himself. That's enough. One bin key puts him out on the feet. Welcome back to Road to UFC. The man they call the Danger. He was all about it tonight, Alan.
And what a comeback. He get rocked early in that first round.
That is a wrap. I'm all changed down here at the Apex. Time to get back to the hotel. Road to UFC Season 3 quarterfinals in the books. Let's see if I've got a room for a few hours because I need to put my head down. Come on, you Arsenal. Let's go. Right, well, I'm in a car. It's 4:25. My flight's not for a while, but then there's been a delay. But it's not a direct flight. I've got a connection in LAX, and now I am pretty concerned that the delay is going to mean that I might not catch that connection. So I'm in the car early, and I'm going to get over to the airport, see if I can get an earlier flight, or we roll the dice. I think quite like a bit of added stress on 2 hours sleep. All right, I'm in LAX and I'm gonna get a shower because I'm covered in sun cream. Nice though, right? Nice, very nice, very nice. So you gotta get at it. I always fly through security to try and get home. Every time I touch down from the US, it's just around to the dinner time, bedtime for my daughter. So people think I'm a lunatic. But if there's a chance I can get to give her a little kiss goodnight, I'll take it. Hopefully the bags can come out as soon as possible.